All right. Welcome to something a little different. I have been thinking about playing through some of the games I have lying around, not for a full series, but just for a few episodes, just to see how it play out. Get my first impressions on some games that I have owned for a while, never really got around to playing. So yeah, this is Professor Layton and the Curious Village for the DS. I almost said 3DS. I'm playing on a 3DS that can record, and my credit card will never forgive me for that. But here we are, and let's go ahead and just get started. Now, quick disclaimer, I have actually tried recording some of this before, and I know some things about some of the puzzles, so instead of just pretending that I'm playing this blind, I'm going to see if I can remember some of the puzzle solutions relatively easily. So yeah, we'll just go from there and get started. Please enter your name. Sure. To my dear friend, Ja.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see, I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope Saint Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Alright, I think I remember how to do this one. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village, then touch submit. Draw a circle around the town in one stroke. Once you've selected your selection, tap submit. Okay, so it is a town, a road that leads to no other towns. So we're here. I think I started like from like looking at the towns themselves and kind of going backwards. So if we try this one, go this way, it leads to that one, so that's no. I think it was this one. We go this way. It's testing the waters. Okay, it's this one.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Alright. That's correct. The only town that isn't connected by any roads to another town is the one in the upper left area of the map. Looks like you're all ready to start solving puzzles. I'm not sure about that.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance. Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Let's see, tap an area to investigate. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Huh. You got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? Lady Dahlia. Well then, I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine's busted, and I can only move the blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So smart guy, you got any idea which one's the right one? I mean, I might. There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose a slot that fits the crank shown below. Let's see, tap the crank to change the viewing angle. I feel like I guessed on this one. So the way I see it, we have like a long end sticking out. Well, no. If we look at it kind of like it is there, where like it looks like a little house, kind of. On the right sides, you have like the squares, and on the left, you have the triangle. It's kind of hard to point out like where everything is with the way this is laid out. I can't just draw stuff. Okay. So that looks easy enough, and then you just kind of flip it in your mind. Let's try number 1.
There we go.
Alright, first try.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Nice job. Now drop the bridge. Rotate the crank and its silhouette, shown here in orange, becomes a mirror of the slot displayed. I am misreading all of that stuff, I'm sorry. That'll do it! Hold on a second, I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again, I just don't feel right about letting you outsiders into St. Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guests, I guess I better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Alright. Yes, we finally arrived in St. Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here. Haha, well, Luke will find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give that shoe-shaped icon in the lower right portion of the touchscreen a tap with your stylus. What's the touchscreen? Don't ask. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap one to head in that direction. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe, go on, then give it a try. Because that's what I do at work. I tap on my shoe and I just magically go places. Okay, so we got a couple places we can go, but we got a couple people we can talk to as well. So let's see what they got to say. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mystere, eh? The name's Straffen, and I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. You found hint coin. Felt good, didn't it? Around these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again! There are a limited number of hint coins around the world, so don't go wasting coins on any old riddles, because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check inside objects that seem suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around. Alright, what do you gotta say? Oh, hello! Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of pickerats. The more pickerats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough pickerats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. 10 pickerats. Alright. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Oh, I guessed on this one. Okay. The length of the brim is different. So I'm pretty sure the bottom right is probably like the longest and the top left is the shortest. I know it's supposed to be an optical illusion, but I don't think B or D is it. I think those are way too off. A just looks a little too short, so I think it's C.
There we go.
Oh.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
You and me both. Alright. So at least we know it's not C. And you probably just saw it just a second there. If you get a puzzle wrong, the number of pickerats you can earn goes down. I'm not too sure what that's going to be used for, but that's something to keep in mind. So you can kind of roughshod your way through and guess, but you'll kind of be penalized for it. Based on my guess earlier, I'm going to say A. The other ones still look weird to me.
Luke, here's my answer.
Alright.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. This is a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things different. Oh, okay. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the pickerats you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, huh? It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you two. Alright, now we can probably just keep going. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to save your game. First, tap your stylus on the trunk in the upper right corner of the touchscreen. The trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icon marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read over notes about our adventure in St. Mystere. Next, we have the puzzle index icon. Tap it to view all the puzzles you've encountered. The puzzles you've solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry any puzzles you've solved from this screen. To retry puzzles that you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual side of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in that direction. Lead the way, Professor. Given how my last SpongeBob episode went, I'm not gonna save yet. Oh, that's someone to talk to. Oh, hello. I'm Percy, St. Mystere's unofficial writer-in-residence. Reinhold Manor, you ask? Head up that road to the right. It's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. But before you go, why not try your hand at the puzzle I thought up? You don't have anything important to do. See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village that you're already in and probably did some research on Google about beforehand. So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience. And I have nothing better to do. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Okay, so first off, morning sun. So that's going to be the east. Go out the front door. Make a left. Then a right. Then a right. So I think we can reverse engineer this. So if we're facing the sun, so here's the sun. Oh, I can't draw the sun. Sun. Oh, that's so ugly. Okay, so sun is over here, and it's saying if we make a right. Okay, and go left, make a right, then a right. So make a right, a left, a right, and a right when we're facing the sun. So if we... I swear that's how it was supposed to be, or the easiest way to do it anyways. Left, right, right. If anyone's watching this right now, I'm sure they figured it out already. So it's like, I'm just picking a random place. You make a right at an intersection. You make another right. Oh, wait. Make a left. Go out the front door, turn left at the first intersection. Make a right. Oh, no. Left, right, no. Left, right. And on my right and my left, I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right. Gosh, I think I was getting mixed up. Left, right. I can do things. I have...
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Bachelor's and a master's, baby. Okay. That's right, this is a problem. We're working backward gets the job done fastest. It takes far too long to check each house individually like a chump. Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised you. The Reinhold family owns all of the land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now. Rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Alright, let's just start heading over there. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. Menacingly. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. Let's talk to him. Maybe he just wants coffee. Hold up. Never seen you two here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way, definitely not gonna be easy. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which weight is the light one? Alright, so... let's see. Load the weights you want to measure onto the scale with your stylus. When you finish arranging the weights, press the red button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the scale are equal weights. Once you've found the right weight, place it in the answer area and tap submit. So you can put as many weights as you want. Okay, so I think it's one of these. Ah, that's why they only let you do it twice. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Do they reset? Hang on. Oh, they might reset. Okay. shoot. Alright, let's see. They're resetting all the time. I like that noise. Alright, let's see. Let's go for broke. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay! First try!
Every puzzle
Yay!
has an answer.
That's right. To solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. Oh, what a novel concept. Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't you? Pair of good, sharp apples, the two of you. So have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass. Move along. And you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah yes, ooh, we've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could just be another hooligan in top hat. So how do I know you're the real Layton? Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. He questioned you on a basic level. He should be arrested. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please just solve this puzzle for me? Oh no. Get the 3 wolves and 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you'd like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Load animals onto the raft by dragging them over with the stylus. The raft can carry a maximum of 2 animals at once. When your raft holds 1 or more animals, slide your stylus to move it to the opposite shore. The raft can't move without at least 1 animal on board. Okay. just undid something. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
I'm surprised I got that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Well done. This puzzle can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? Fun fact time. There's several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle. They've appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years ago. Ooh, do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. Alright, well, we would be moving forward, but I'd say that's a good stopping point. Hope y'all enjoyed this more experimental video, I guess. Just really been wanting to get through some more games I just have in my backlog just lying around. Including games like this that have a lot of hype behind them, and I kind of want to give them an honest try. So yeah, I'll be continuing this for a couple more videos, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. I may stop early, or I may do the whole game, we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of the day.